Hi, everybody. Laura back again. I have Amber Allen here with me. This is Sunday Fun with Laura and Amber. Whoops,
Yes,
I
yes, yes.
paused my phone.
Yeah, you look fine to me.
There, okay. Um,
Yeah.
okay, so let's see. We've got a lot of comments. Pamela, nice to meet you. Hello, ladies from Joanne. I hope I said that right. Bonnie says, hello, everyone. Hope you all had a very happy Easter. Deanne says, hello, everyone. Of course, Amber's talking to everybody, too.
Hey, Tiffany.
There's Tiffany, woohoo, I made it on time this week. Happy Sunday, everyone. Okay.
I am so super excited that everybody is here,
Bad memory. Oh, okay.
including your
Nice
gato.
to
What is
see
your
the
gato's
people
name?
that love yarn. Say what?
Well, your cat's name, what is it?
Venus.
That's right,
That's,
Venus.
that's Venus. And now I'm too
Oh,
warm.
ah.
I knew it was going to hit.
Now listen, guys. So my computer's a little bit lower. So when I move to my eyes down, it's because I want to read your comments and I really don't want to miss a single thing. I love watching all of your comments. I love responding to all your comments. So that is just me just making sure I'm caught up. I know Laura's gonna, jump in and she's probably closer to her comments than I am to mine, but we'll get there.
Okay. Oh, Kitty, you're just going to be all loving tonight, aren't you? Do I have to put you out of the room?
You
You
guys are
can't.
so awesome. That like button has been smashed at least 9 times already. Thank you so
Awesome.
much. I really do appreciate it.
And Sue says, hi, Laura and Amber. Happy Easter. And Lisa, the Grammy, is here. This Grammy
Yeah,
scattered.
I love
Woohoo.
that name. I love that name. And Sue, I swear, one of these days we're going to accidentally run into each other somewhere on the southwest side. I was just at Walmart today and actually saw the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny was walking around Walmart today. I didn't bring my kids because it was Easter. I let them stay home. And I was like,
Right.
oh, man.
Venus is excited to be part of the live. Yes, I know.
Yep.
Every time the
I'm,
camera comes on, here comes the cat.
no, mine doesn't do that. He's chilled. He's on the bed. I got two of them in here chilling. I got two of them in here chilling.
Yeah, she's got an cat igloo thing that she can go lay in. She likes to sit on the end of my ironing board and
Yeah.
clean herself. She likes to sit with the light and sometimes it'll wiggle. Um, Otherwise, usually the door is closer to shut than it is. But yeah, it is what it is.
It is. Cats rule. I'm telling you, Cheryl, I'm so happy to see you. Oh
Hi,
my gosh, you guys.
Cheryl.
Cheryl made my flat bottom shawl and it in
Uh-huh.
a beautiful yellow sunburst color. It's so gorgeous. I love it. It's amazing.
That's
She
why I
actually wrote the
didn't visit.
pattern for me.
Okay. Very nice.
I don't go visit
Uh,
Mr. Bunny when he was at Walmart.
Hi, Pamela Morrison and Pamela McGuire. I know I've already said hi to Pamela McGuire, but that's okay. I just saw the two names there together and wasn't sure how to distinguish them.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I didn't even notice that there were two Pamela. Hi, Pamela Morrison. And hi, Pamela McGuire. Wow, even the last names have to start with the same
The
letter. You
same
guys.
letter. I noticed that too.
Rhonda!
Hi, Rhonda.
Yes. Oh, okay. So there's a deal about the memory. I apologize. I actually forgot and have a bad memory. So I really appreciate you guys doing the memory. Laura has a giveaway. Obviously, this is her channel, and I have a giveaway trying to entice you to our live. So anybody who comments the word memory, we're going to go back through them, and you're going to get a little goodie package from me. That's why they're saying memory.
Yeah. And I don't know how that's going to work because as soon as the live ends, the chat will disappear.
Oh, it will?
Yes. I do not have a paid for subscription. I cannot save the chat.
Well, then, before you get off, I want to start going through the memory and writing it down.
Maybe you
So
should
what
start writing
was
them down.
that? Gosh. Okay. So I am going to get up and get my little, and you're gonna rock. I'm gonna rock it. So she's gonna, entertain you while I go get a pen. Hey, you know what? I don't have to. I got a child, darling. I thank you for my Easter basket. Give me a piece of paper and a pen. It's right up there. If memory serves, I see you guys. You guys are being so clever with that. I just absolutely
This
love
is
it.
the right
Gloria,
video.
the light, the door is open, please, for the love.
Hi, little one.
That is Miss Laura. And you can now say, hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
That's Miss Carol to you, darling.
Hi, Miss Carol.
Oh my
I lose
gosh,
my memory all
Carol
the
and
time.
Cheryl.
For once, I made it on time. My memory didn't fail. Very good, Joanne.
That
You
was
made
a
it. Hi,
really
Laura and
good
Amber. Memory
one.
or memories? Tracy says memory or memories.
I'm gonna go through and copy and paste on my thing. So
Oh, it sounds good.
Chill off your Easter basket.
I will in a moment.
Oh,
Please, 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 for the love.
give me a
Shut the
second.
door. She's shutting the door for me.
I put it too far away and didn't think about it until it was too late. Okay,
What did you?
I finished my poncho.
Oh, let me see.
I finished my
Oh,
poncho. I'm still trying to figure out what to do on the outside edge though because it's curling. I've never had
is
crochet
it?
curl.
It's not Tunisian, is it?
Huh?
It's not Tunisian, is it?
Nope. It's double crochet, chain one, repeated. And then of course your corners are done with the double crochet, chain two, double crochet.
Then that
It's
shouldn't
actually
happen.
it's a bod pattern.
Oh, is it? Which one is it?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
Didn't have a number when I found it.
really? I'm surprised. Guys, I cannot see your comments and I do apologize. I have just copied some of the comments over. It's for only for this giveaway purpose. So I just want to make sure that I have it in there.
Okay, let's see. Carol says hi. I can't say her last name, sorry.
Thank you so much. You guys are so funny.
Tracy, that's pretty. Deanne says that's pretty, Laura. Sue says, wow, that's so pretty in purple. Yeah, I know because it's the one Crystal did in pink, the pink ombre, and I wanted to do it in the purple. And then I decided to add the silver metallic to it.
Awesome.
Let's see. Hope everyone had a fun day. Gorgeous poncho. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Rhonda. She said very pretty. Joanne says nice poncho. Oh, wait, that's not a question mark. Sorry. That's an exclamation mark. Very nice, Laura. Love the color.
I got Pamela.
So pretty memory. Okay.
Yeah, I got you, Pamela. Don't think I got you. You're in there. I got you. So my daughter is in here bugging the crap out of me. Why are you here, hon? You don't know why? Can you hear that?
I don't know about them. I can barely hear her.
Well, there's somebody in the alley behind me.
Oh no.
And they've got their bass turned up in the okay.
No.
Kristen Omdale, I think that's how you say her last name. She is really amazing. I follow her and she does a lot of stuff, a lot of patterns.
No, oh, that okay. Called the sweet Clara. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that one up. You better write it down, Laura. You're gonna forget.
Okay, so y'all, I'm fairly new to StreamYard, so I am thinking about doing it. I'm super nervous about doing it on my own channel. And so I really want to you said I could save comments or something, right, Laura? Fingers keep wanting to tap.
uh, I have the free one, and the free one you
Oh,
get so many days where you can try all the different things, so that they're trying to entice you to get one of the other two paid ones.
mhm.
And that's the only reason that one time when I did a live, my live chat was saved. Otherwise, my live chat does not
I'm on
get
her channel.
saved
It's called Laura's Yarn
I
Tech.
because I'm a free customer at this
Oh, that's
point.
awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna have a couple more watchers because my kids want to stalk us. They're like, "What channel are you on? What channel are you on?" I'm like, "I'm on Laura's Yarn Talk. Go stalk us. It's fine." So we're getting ready to be stalked by thank you so much, Tracy.
Oh,
Um,
that's
by
right.
my
I was
kids.
trying to call the sweet Clara. See, I knew I was trying to do something here.
Get that free pattern is what you were trying to do.
It's free on her blog, I believe. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Yes,
Yeah,
free is the only way I can
that's the word.
do it right now.
No, I do look at patterns. I do go on people's blogs. As somebody who has their own your own website. Because I'm on some website, and so I really debated whether going on Etsy or doing my own website. But to believe it or not, I think the cost is prohibitive on Etsy, worth getting your own
Right.
website. And I want to say I can't remember who it was. Hi, Denise. But
Yes.
I
Hi,
just
Deneen.
had somebody, I get that notification on my phone. It goes ding, and then I got a sale on Wix, because that's who I use. I'm powered by Wix, and
Okay.
I just love it because you can see there is a little. They do take a little bit of money, but it's
Right.
not as significant as Etsy is. And I was on Etsy years ago, and I just decided, wow, what a ripoff. Uh, Maybe not. I mean, my issue with Etsy is you got to be known because there's
Yeah.
millions, millions
Yeah.
of people. So
Still
you
can't read your pattern yet.
constantly.
Okay.
Uh, it's so funny that it's not funny, and I don't mean it this way. What I mean is, I had never had the opportunity to watch a video, so I had no choice but to learn how to read a
Right.
pattern because I'm that old, way before the YouTube came out. Yeah, I had to definitely learn how to read it. And have you seen patterns from years ago? Some of those things are a little bit different now than they used to be. Like it's like reading a pattern from now and reading a pattern from like 25 years
Yep.
ago. You're like, what is that? And if, for example, with uh the Tunisian hook,
Yep.
my day was always called an Afghan hook. Always. I'm
Yes.
like, what the heck are they talking about? And it was this little, long, old big thing. And I never purchased one because I didn't know what it was for. Because it just looked too intimidating. So I had no idea.
This is the only wood one I have, and I think it was my grandmother's.
The Afghan hook?
Uh-huh. It's actually a short one too. And then I
Uh-huh.
have like 3 of the long metal ones, which I can't get this one out.
Is
And
Grandma
it's like,
on YouTube?
I don't know.
We're trying to
here we
find
go.
us. Hold on. Laura's.
Nice, long, old
It's right
Afghan
there.
hook. And I'm trying to remember to go left and right and all that good stuff.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Okay, here we are.
This one's a G hook.
Okay, hold on. She's leaving. She's leaving. All right, shut the door. Shut the door. Shut the door.
This one's an 8mm.
Oh, see,
So yes,
Jennifer, you're so
I know what you're talking about. And I think we paid like 25 cents for these on clearance one year with my mom and I.
I'm sure. Yeah. But I had never used it before. Okay, Jennifer, I've got you on the list. Thank you very much for coming over. I really do appreciate it.
Cheryl says Expression Fiber Yarns has free Pattern Friday and have both knit and crochet patterns available. Yes. In the beginning, when I first started getting the free patterns from Expression Fibers, I would only get the crochet. And then after a while, I was like, what am I doing? So I went back and I got all the ones I could still get. And now I get both of them every week.
I do too. I love her. And so every Friday I get well, the ones that are crochet because I don't knit at all, but I
Right.
do get it. Lisa, she says Afghan hook too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's so awesome. That
Today
takes
on one of your videos.
determination. That takes determination.
Taught myself to crochet when I was 8 years old. Never even knew what stitches were called. Just looked at finished items and made them. Wow. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. And Jennifer, I'm so glad you found new channels. Oh no, why are you here?
Finding new yarn channels. Thank you, Jennifer.
My daughter's back again. Don't cry.
Now we just need to have more hands and more time. Don't I know it, Carol? I have plans.
It'll be later. Now go and get.
I have plans out so far. It's going to take me years to get everything done, and I keep buying more yarn, and my husband gets mad. Maybe as of January, I should call it a business instead of a hobby.
Yeah. And then if you want to go up there, you can, but please. Okay, she's moving me. I think she just wants to be with me. I don't know what the deal is, but she wants to be with me. So we've got the little wee girl in here. I'm going to go ahead and read a comment now.
Know. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm like trying to catch up. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Okay, Pamela McGuire says, I crochet. I don't know how to knit. My friend tried to show me and I just screamed. You know, my mom tried to teach me in junior high school and I was frustrated. I couldn't get it. I would rather do it on my Knitting Jenny, which is a knitting loom from the 70s. And so, yeah. But later on, I was like, oh, I should have my mom knit this for me. My mom's like, have you seen my hands lately? There's no way I'm knitting. And I'm like, okay, guess I'll teach myself then.
Yeah, I was going to say you did. I don't know. See, here's the issue with me knitting, and I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but just like any new project, I'm going to start buying crap. I'm going to buy, oh, well, I need these, and oh, I need those. Now I need these knittings, and no. Now I got to buy these ones, and now I got to get, and I'm going to spend way too much money on a new project when, to be fair, I just really enjoy crochet. And and this is just my feeling, not that it's harder to knit, because I don't believe that to be the truth, but I do believe you can't hide mistakes as well. And I'm kind of a perfectionist, so if it's like 3 or 4 rows down, then I'm like, okay, I'm trying to fix it. But for knitting, I'm thinking it's really hard to fix a problem or overlook it. So you have to tell me if that's accurate or not. I have seen people on the YouTube going, oh my God, I dropped a stitch. And I don't see that at all. So
yeah.
In crochet, I don't say, oh my God, I dropped a stitch. And I don't know. And also, you guys got to help me out with the stitch markers. I don't get the stitch markers. Okay, so these round little things, right? And I see people have stitch markers. Is it like a keychain? How do you get it out of the stitch if it doesn't have a little clip?
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
For knitting, let me answer that, okay? Okay. For knitting, you have the solid ring. You slide it on the needle. Then you slide it across as you're doing your stitches. You just slide it across like it's a stitch. And when you're at the end and you don't need it anymore, you just take it off, set it aside, and then continue on.
So it moves with you. You carry it with you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I was confused. I'm like, once you put it on, how do you take it off? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It goes on your needle, not on your yarn.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I get it.
And I even have ends for my needles so that when I put my knitting down, I put the caps on the ends so that I don't lose all my stitches.
Oh my God.
Especially with a cat. Okay, I'm way behind again.
I know you guys are so awesome. I love that you're commenting. Yeah, my hands won't let me do it.
I just wish I could get Sanders yarn. Yeah, it's a bit out of my price range too, Cheryl. I agree with my husband. So,
I've
same
got
with
to
my
say,
husband. Okay, I can't read, guys. Sorry. Um,
Ricola's
with
Crochet
you, Amber.
Corner. I
No
am
hook
so
too split
happy
to
to see you. A
comprehend.
long, long time fan. Huge fan.
You're so right. Was easier to fix the problem with crochet. Yep, that's true. Learned to crochet when she was 8. Tracy and knit when she was 10.
Oh.
Wow. Dropping stitches is easy to fix. Yes, if you catch it. If you
Yeah.
don't catch it, if you don't catch it fast enough, let me rephrase that. It's
I think
a little bit of a
oh,
pain. I mean, it is doable though. Let's see. I did the same thing, Amber, when I tried to learn how to knit. My hands won't let me do it. I have
Sue
a
has
complete set of needles I can't use. You know, I went out and I bought needles, and I mean, I bought them one pair at a time.
Did you?
I did one set at a time. You know, whatever the terminology is for each the different ones, and then I'm talking to my mom about it, and she's like, "Oh, you know, I can't knit
Maybe
anymore."
so.
And her hands aren't that bad, but she was over exaggerating. Okay, at the time. She's like, I can't knit anymore. So here's all my knitting needles. And I'm like, it's a little late.
I
Already
already
bought
bought them.
everything.
Got them already. Yeah. Yes. Oh gosh. Yes. Please hit those thumbs up. Thank you so much.
Okay. I understand, Amber. I bought my knitting needles when Michael's and Hobby Lobby clearance is out. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was back when we had 40% off coupons at both stores. I'd go in one week and get something, and I go in one the next week, and or the next day or whatever, just so I could not have to pay full price. Stitch markers are between the stitches in knitting. Exactly, Cheryl. Hi, Ricola.
Yes, she's
So great
amazing. I
to
love her
see
colors.
you. I'm gonna have to go check out her channel.
She's awesome. She's amazing. And so the bamboo, I have used bamboo crochet hooks before. And unless they're like finished really well, I didn't like them at all.
Okay.
But I have a Ommi OMMI hook, the black one. That thing is so amazing. They finished it so well. There are no snags or nothing
Okay,
when you
good,
work with
good.
that. Oh
Okay,
yeah, she loves to
option for this
crochet.
live. Oh, I'd love to find someone who needs them.
My kid brought chocolate up. What's up with that? Get
Don't
over here.
forget your thumbs up.
I want the
Thank you,
chocolate.
Deanne.
Thank you.
I don't know anybody, Bonnie, at this point.
I'm not gonna work. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
And the bamboo circulars work great to learn on. I love my bamboo circulars or otherwise. I've even had gone through some wood ones, and I mean I've gone through where I've worn them down to the point
Yeah.
of I had to throw it away and buy another one. Knitting needles.
Yeah.
Because I love the bamboo. I can't knit, but I love to crochet.
Yes. Crochet is the bomb. Hey, Jennifer, I remember I think I still get them, the coupons from Joann's, the paper ones in the mail. Do you guys?
Oh, I don't have a Joann's.
What happened?
I don't have a Joanne, so.
Oh, I have them all. Mm-hmm.
I thought I had to knit that. I thought I had to hit that thumbs
Tiffany,
up.
you're awesome.
Tiffany. Hold the stitch
Thank
on
you,
the needle
Carol.
so it doesn't slip off like a metal needle does when you knit. Right. That's not a stitch marker, although stitch markers can help too, but the tips that go on the ends.
Yeah, I really want to learn how to do socks. Thank you, Gloria. Now please leave.
Okay, easy answer, since I know you don't want to learn how to knit. Get a 22 pin knitting machine.
Oh no, I have already looked on Amazon. I'm in my cart right now, and I'm going.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I'm looking in my cart, and I am really, 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 really trying not to buy it. but I think I will. I think it probably will happen. Oh no, my computer did something stupid. Okay.
Do the
I
crochet, go
watched
figure.
Penny. She gets awesome. Joanne Paper. Oh, you're talking about Penny. Oh, I know. She always does the giveaway. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Last week, not Michael's anymore. Oh, well, Michael's is all on, pretty much all online now.
Yeah.
Michael's app and Michael's emails and app. Yeah.
Is that how you purchase Michael's stuff?
I have a Michael's in town,
Oh,
but
okay.
there's still stuff that my store doesn't carry, and I either have to buy it from Michael's online or Lion Brand or Premier or wherever. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I found finally a
Okay.
what do you call the LYS local yarn shop? Is that what it's called?
Right.
LYS.
Local
So I
yarn shop.
finally
Yep.
found one. I was super excited. I went in there yesterday and dropped some cash, you guys. I dropped some cash, but I was very, very excited. It's so little. I have never, and don't judge. Don't. I have never been in one. Never. Walmart was my go-to.
Right.
Joanne, I was a huge Joanne's fan, a huge Michael's fan. Never ever went to a Hobby Lobby until 5 years ago. First time I saw a Hobby Lobby, I thought I was gonna die. I thought
Yeah.
I was gonna die.
Oh my
And so I
gosh,
was,
that
yeah,
four or five rows, not
I
aisles, but,
know.
but
And I
yeah,
probably spent $250 the very first day.
yeah,
I was
I
like, I want that,
understand
that,
that.
and that. And the yarn at Hobby Lobby, it's expensive. It's expensive. And then you go to the 30% off week. It's still quite, but that I love this yarn is so soft. It's
Yeah, excuse
amazing.
me. Oh, yes, I know it is. Metal
I don't
needles are
listen
for grabby yarns.
in all, yes, for sure. All, yes, for sure.
Yes. I just like
Uh-oh.
the way she phrased it. Thank you, Cheryl.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna switch, so I'm gonna be in your face for just a second.
Okay, well, while you do that, I'm going to show everybody what I'm giving away today because they're here. They get to be a part of
Sure.
this. Of course, sadly, I have to remind you, I can't ship out of the U.S. at this point. So if you're in the
That's the
U.S.,
same with me.
if you're
Yeah.
in the U.S., great. If you're not in the U.S., I'm sorry. Eventually, I will have more money and I will be able to do that.
Immediately.
So please forgive me for now. So anyway, it's hard to see them. I guess I'll do one at a time. There's the camera. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was doing. Stop wiggling. There you go. It's got a little purple heart above it. That's not showing up for some reason. And then this one, stop wiggling, has a little purple, it's easier to see. It's down at the bottom.
Yeah, I can definitely
These are my
see it.
stitch markers I made just for Easter, just for tonight.
Oh,
And
we're
gonna do, did I miss somebody?
Oh no, somebody just came in. Crafty critter, Christina. I like
Oh,
her. I
there
love
she
her.
is. Yep, I see her now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Christina. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to get back over to my random number generator. All right. Actually,
They are so
I
adorable.
forgot I need to go back and check how many people do we have in.
By the way, guys, I don't know if there is a ticker on there,
16?
but I have a website called FosteringYarn.com. So www.FosteringYarn.com, and I have the Sterling collection. I think it's actually called the Laura
That's what
Sterling
you called it,
collection.
Laura Sterling collection. Yep.
And she has beautiful stitch markers on there
I
as well.
sticked.
And I'm hosting that her I guess her shop on my website. So definitely check her out. They are adorable. And let me tell you, the last time I put stitch markers on, she sold out. She sold out.
They were gone in 3 days.
Gone. It was amazing. You know why? Because they were sterling silver, right?
No.
And they have that pearly thingy. What is that? The seashells or something?
Yes, the seashells. It's the
Oh, they were gorgeous.
abalone shell. I think it is the right one.
Yes. Yeah, they are super, super gorgeous. They were amazing. And they sold out. So we put more on.
I have a bunch of semi-precious stones from when I used to make jewelry. I do have some
Yeah.
sterling silver, but I do not have any of the lacquer stuff that you put on it so it doesn't tarnish. So I'm not using
Oh, okay.
sterling silver at this point.
Okay.
I don't have it out. I don't have what I would need to do that.
All right.
Because like I said, I used to make jewelry. So, but I'm using the semi-precious stones and the shells, and I'm having a
And
good time
Bonnie's
with it.
here.
So
Yeah, Bonnie actually got a set. So she said they were very beautiful and she was lucky to get it.
that's right, she did.
Yes.
I'm glad they got to you, Bonnie.
Yep.
Thanks for
Me too.
mentioning that, because I would have completely forgot to even check back with you.
Now my
Okay, let's
giveaway
see.
was a little goodie bag. It has what's called a memory locket in it, a little miniature fizzy bomb, and a miniature yarn. What is it called? Just a little ball of yarn in there. And this is what I have. Mine's a watch, which I have on my website. But yours, the little goodie bag that I'm giving away is, and she's gonna kill my camera. Figure out what you're gonna do, girlfriend.
And Rhonda says, I just purchased another set. I love the birds.
You did. I see it. I see the notification.
Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate all the love.
Yes, that is awesome.
And I don't know if everybody watched, but I did a video on what I spent my money on from the first 2 sets that we sold off of Amber's website, and all of the purchases of my patterns so far. I bought a yarn swift and I bought the ball winder. Ugh, can't talk again.
I saw that. Okay, I just had to grab that memory comment.
Yep. Okay, I saw the memory box. Okay.
Yep.
You're very welcome. Oh, okay. Took me a second to figure that one out. I thought the memory boxes were adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. Memory is my keyword.
That's a pretty memory bracelet. Okay. All right. So let's see here. What I want to do is a short, quick number game for my stitch markers that I made specifically for Easter. I know you can't see them in the bag. Okay, that I just showed you. So let's say, okay, I'm going to say start. And when I say start, I just want you to type in the word Easter. We'll just go with that, Easter.
Awesome. Which reminds me, happy Easter, everybody.
Hi, Ashley. So glad to see you. Thank you for coming in. Join us. We're about to start my giveaway for my stitch markers that I made for Easter here. So,
hi, Ashley.
Tracy, I haven't quite got the start in there yet.
I've got my fingers
poised over the keys.
You have to leave or you have to calm down. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Here we go. So, type in the word Easter. Go ahead and just, let's see if I can delete that one, Tracy.
Yeah, so you can write it in again. Yay!
Let's see.
Start. She just typed it in. Start.
Yep, start.
It's okay.
Type in the word Easter, and we will see, because I got this random number generator, which I know you probably can't see on my phone.
Yay, Ashley. Lisa did it. Crafty Critter did it. Pixie Stitch. Hi, how are you, girlfriend? Tracy and Tracy. Cheryl and Deanne and Rhonda. Oh my gosh, you guys. Come on, more Easters. There are 20 of you.
Okay, Cheryl. If you really want them that bad, I'll make arrangements with you if you win, okay? Yeah, because I figured it out, and it's going to be like $15 minimum to ship something to Australia.
Really? I was thinking of sending her a goodie bag.
I could not believe it.
Is Australia accepting packages now? Because I know for a while they were not.
Honestly, I don't know. I was just trying to figure out how much the minimum would be. Okay, where did my start go? I lost it. All right, Tracy, did you go ahead and redo it? If not, I'll just go ahead and count it. It's just above. She did. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. All right.
Yeah.
So,
No,
all
no,
right.
no, I
I'm
don't care.
going to give everybody just a couple more seconds here.
Wow,
About,
postage is terrible.
about
Okay, Cheryl,
30.
cool. Awesome.
Make sure everybody's got theirs in here. Let's see. I've lost it again.
Oh no. Yes, Tracy said yes, 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 she did.
Yes, I saw hers. And Carol went ahead and redid hers. No, she just laughed. Okay, well, I'm not going to rule her out either. There she is down here. Easter is here. Very good.
Easter is here in the house. That is so awesome.
Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to say stop. It looks like everybody's got theirs in. All right, and now I had to count from the top. Ah, I just
Have
lost
fun with
everything.
that.
There we go.
I
Yeah,
want
I
to say
know.
hi to everybody who just came
Go
in. It
right
looks like
ahead.
we grabbed
Go
a
right
couple more
ahead.
people. We got
Okay.
24 thumbs up, which I am super duper excited about. This is the third live I've had with Laura, and I have been having a gobs and gobs of fun with you, Laura, and our every other Sunday. We were hesitant to come up on Easter Sunday.
There we go. Yeah,
But you know what?
I wasn't sure. I really
Yeah.
wasn't.
I think that we did I did a lot of stuff today with the Eastern and everything like that. So I'm done now. And I was like, I could just lay down and watch YouTube. I'm like, wait a minute. They can watch YouTube too. So you can just sit down, relax, just like Sue, you got your popcorn. Mm-hmm. Put it down, Gloria.
Okay.
Put it down, Gloria.
I got a winner.
Yay! Who is it?
Pamela Morrison.
Yeah. Awesome,
All right,
Pamela.
I need you to send me an email. Whoo! Laura's Yarn Talk at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go
I got my
there.
Coke right here. I went to Hardee's after we left Walmart, Sue, and we got I got a Coke.
Okay.
So funny.
It's fun chatting with you too.
Yes, I know.
I just lost where I was at. Okay. Popcorn and Coke. Congrats. Okay, congrats. Yep.
Everybody's saying congrats. I'm so happy that you won. I love doing giveaways. It is one of my favorite things on the planet to do. I am like one of those type of people that I don't know how to explain it. There's like 5 type of people or something like that. And I am going to have to leave you for just a second so I can yell at my daughter.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. And I just did that wrong, but that's all right. I know how to bring her back. Let's see. I need to get the comment. And there it is. Okay. So I hope, I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, Pamela, congratulations. And I hope you enjoy them. And is Amber ready to come back?
Hey!
Is Amber ready to come back? Forgot what I was doing.
I didn't exactly yell at her, but I had to be forceful with her. And I think, kids have they just know that they will get in trouble, but not in too much trouble, because we obviously don't want to embarrass them and we don't want to embarrass ourselves. But I was getting ready to not have a problem with that.
Right.
I was getting ready not to have a problem with that. Pamela will email you, she says. So that's awesome.
Yes, Pamela, that's perfect.
Okay. Where are you from, Pamela?
So,
what state are you in? That'd be nice to know. I'm in Iowa. We're in Iowa. We're Iowa
we're
girls.
in Iowa.
Yep. Right smack dab in the middle of the country.
And one of us is on one river and one of us is close to the other river.
Mississippi for me. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm next to the Missouri.
Mm-mm. It's so funny. I was on Connie's live yesterday and she was like, "So, do you have any finished objects?" I'm like, "I have 25,000 whips. Of course I don't have a finished object. I am still working on
What's
stuff."
going
So the fact
on?
that you had something finished, Laura, I am like kudos to you because I just don't work that
A
way. I
finished
really
object.
don't. I have to have like 15. I just
I
started
showed
in
you.
one
I showed you
today.
what I finished because I wanted to
Yeah.
wear it to church this morning. There's
Oh,
my
did you win it?
there's my
Yes.
poncho.
That is so amazing. I love it. Yeah,
Wear it
I
with
really
my
have a
purple
hard
summer
time.
dress in the snow because it was snowing here.
In Iowa. That's the way it works. I was visiting my mother several years ago, like 2012 or 15 years ago, and I came in June. And on June the 1st, it snowed. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm going back to Florida. It's crazy. I'm
Hmm.
going back to Florida. I'm not coming back here. And then, of course, 15 years later, I moved here, and I'm like, now I'm reaping what I sow. I'm just like, oh God, it's snowing in April.
Thank you,
That's not right.
Pixie Stitch. And
I think it's
Carol
so
says she's
good.
from Spokane in Eastern Washington. I used to live outside of just outside of Renton, Washington, on the other side of the state by the water.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we were outside of Seattle, but Pamela says I live in Georgia, but my dad's family is from Iowa, mostly the Charles City area.
I have no idea where that is.
Me either.
Sorry. I've only been here a whole year. I don't know where nothing is. Somebody told me, they were like, yeah, you go down that street and you go to this other town, Eli. I'm like, I have no idea where that is. Let's right down the street. You just go down the street. I'm like, I don't know what down the street means, people.
Which street? Yeah. Tracy just finished a 6 to 9 month cardigan. Very
That
good.
is so sweet. I need to do that. I got 2
And she's
grandbabies. I
in
need to
West
do that.
Virginia.
Yeah.
And Carol says it snowed there a little bit yesterday.
Pixie Stitch, you're in Alaska. I'm so jealous. Not because it's cold there, because I'm not
Wow.
doing that. However, it's got to be gorgeous. You got to want to go places all the time.
It's up north, Rhonda. Wait, it's up north. Did it jump again?
It might be. Pamela is in Ohio. That's just 1, 2, 3 states away.
Yeah.
I drive through there. When I go to Maryland, my kids' biological family, they are in Maryland, so we have to go through Iowa, Illinois, the big I's, Indiana, Ohio. By the way, don't speed in Ohio ever. You know how many times I got pulled over in Ohio? I swear to you.
We lived just down, and I can't remember the river. I can't think of the name of the river. We lived between the North Hill of Renton and the South Hill of Renton, which becomes Kent if you go south far enough. And I can't think of the name of the Maple Valley. Anyway, something like
Ashley.
that. I can't remember. Pamela's in
Texas.
Pamela's in Ohio.
We're at in Florida, Ashley. I just moved from Auburndale to here. Auburndale is smack dab in the middle between Tampa and Orlando.
Kansas now, but from Michigan. Okay. Alaska is definitely beautiful.
Yes.
I'm sure it is. When we lived up in Washington State, I wanted to go to Alaska, but we never made it.
Oh, I bet. Green River is closer. Palm Bay, Florida. Awesome.
Haven't seen any bears yet.
Oh, thank God. Oh. So I was married to a Texan for quite some time, and
Yeah, I
I love Texas.
The name of the area, Carol. It's totally escaping my brain right now. I'm sorry.
It's awful. I know. Try living here. Pamela, you're so funny. Yeah, I've been all over the United States as a military brat, and then again marrying somebody in the military. And I don't know why you keep moving, but you've moved everywhere too, Laura.
I've been here for 17 years.
Oh, you're an Iowan for sure now.
Yes, sadly. Oh, wait, did I say that?
Yeah. You can't say transplant. You can't say recently. If you've been here for 17 years, you're an Iowan now.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't even born in Colorado and lived there for over 33 years.
that's
So
great. Yeah. Yep, I get it.
I was only a semi-native the entire time I lived there because I wasn't born there.
Where were you born?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh, I know how it is. I was born in Mississippi, and I was born there, and then we left, and I never went back. So I don't, I drove through there from Texas to New Orleans, but that's about it. That's all I did ever.
My
I don't
dad,
even know.
my parents got married before my dad had to go
Vietnam.
to the army because he was
Uh-huh.
drafted. So they
Yeah.
got married before that, and then they got pregnant with me in Alabama, and then we moved when he was done. We moved back to Indianapolis, and then so that's where I was born. Both my parents had lived in Indiana,
Yeah.
north of Indianapolis, but lived in Indiana before they got together. And then we moved to Colorado, Denver, when I was 9 months old. So from 9 months to 33 years, I lived in Colorado, and I was still only a semi-native.
Okay, whatever.
I know.
Um,
No, because I wasn't born there. I couldn't be a native, no matter how
oh, I
long I lived
gotcha.
there. So
Okay.
it's like that was the way it was in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah. My grandbaby and my daughter, my eldest child, is actually in Georgia now. We are trying to get her to move to come with us, but they like Georgia, so whatever. I
Joanne, Nicaragua, I'm saying that wrong. Niagara region in Ontario. Woohoo! Always
Nice.
wanted to go there. Always
I
wanted to
went
go
there on
there.
my 10th anniversary. We went to Niagara Falls, the Canadian side. We stayed in a bread and breakfast, and it was December because I was married December the 1st, and it was rainy and wet, but it really wasn't that cold. It was amazing. I really, really, really loved that part of Canada, and that's the only time I've ever been was to Niagara Falls, and that was it. But I had a great time.
Well, I got to go into Canada twice, I think, when we lived in Seattle area. So
Lisa, you're so funny. You had Bear
yeah,
and
got to
Lisa
run
would
into
go
at
in
least
houses.
one bear in every Alaskan movie or TV show. At
I
least one.
Yeah, you're hiding in the closet. They're coming in, and that is so funny. Yeah, Lisa, the
Pa-
MP.
Pamela, yes, Colorado is gorgeous. I've lived in many areas of Colorado in the 33, almost 33 years I lived there. So I lived on the plains. I lived in the mountains. I lived in the foothills more times than I can count. I lived in the foothills.
Oh, I get a pixie stitch. I know. Okay. So
Oh,
forgive
okay.
me
That would
for
explain
asking,
it.
but what is your name?
Yeah, I think I've got that one. I think I have her name written down somewhere, but I don't remember it.
I'm so sorry. I don't remember it either. I
Pixie
apologize.
Stitch is,
Oh
we'll
my
see.
gosh, Lisa. That's
Hi,
crazy.
Connie.
Well, hello, Miss Connie. How are you doing? Veronica,
Uh,
hello.
you see, I knew her name.
Mhm.
I just,
We are having all kinds of fun. It is
Veronica.
Easter, and Laura and I had talked about going on live today on Easter. We weren't sure how we felt about it, but I'm glad that we did.
Me
I'm super
too.
happy. Yeah.
This is great. I heard
Mm-hmm.
moose will
We're
chase
talking
you.
about.
Well, they chased me in Colorado, so I'm sure they chase them in Alaska too.
Yeah, I had moose. We actually went to Yellowstone, and it was so beautiful there. We lived in Idaho at the time, and we went to Yellowstone, And it was really weird because you drive and you have to stop because of course all the animals have the right of way. But when you
Yep.
see a big old buffalo who you know is really big, but until you see them in person, they're ginormous and they don't care where they walk. They
That's
just come
right.
by you, they'll bump your car and your whole car goes like this. And you're just like, oh. And then the moose, they will lay in the middle of the road. They're like, "Pachoo!" And you're just like, what do we do now?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's they have the right of way there, and but it was fun to see all of the animals in Yellowstone. Probably the closest I'll ever get to a moose.
Yep.
I think that's it.
I took a class in college where we were studying the different, I can't remember the right word, the different zones, the prairie, the
Oh,
desert, the
yeah.
alpine
Mm-hmm.
above tree line, the different zones. In Colorado has 5 zones. Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
I
And
think we have one.
so we would drive from the university to whichever direction we were going.
That
And
is so awesome.
it was. We were up in that we were going up into the mountains, and we got to this point where the teacher was like, the professor, excuse me, was like, okay, now if we go a little bit further on, there's an old bowl that used to have a lake. We're talking up at the top of the mountains above tree line, okay?
What?
So there's an old bowl that used to have a lake. So we went there and it was boggy. So it's full of grass and dirt and stuff growing tall, and it was boggy. So we're walking in our shoes in this bog, and we hear this trumpeting, and a couple of us are like, "Oh my gosh, was that a moose?" And the professor is like, "Okay, I need everybody to back up slowly. No sound. Back up slowly.
Yeah.
He's running for us."
I would have
I Really?
I would not have handled that
We
really
managed
well.
to back up the class just enough that he comes running through where we had been.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, in my hometown, well, what I call my hometown, Colorado is my hometown.
I
That's just
believe,
all
yeah,
there's to it. I lived in so many
yeah.
different places out there. But in my hometown,
Lisa.
it's up above, I can't even remember the number right now. I can't remember the elevation. Anyway, it's up in the mountains. And we used to get deer, bears, moose. Well, for some
Mhm.
reason, the moose, or whatever the plural is, sorry, I can't remember that one,
I think it's
have been
moose.
very prevalent the last maybe 10 years in town looking for food. And so that's just really weird for me. So, I mean, my friends and family are posting pictures. Oh, look what I walked into. It's like I had to walk backwards to get out of the way of a running moose.
I know,
I don't
that's
get this.
crazy. I went
So
yeah, it's
anyway,
so funny.
that's my story.
So who was going from Alaska to Texas? Because roaming with Rover just went from Texas to Washington. Although it's not Alaska, I'll give you that. Because I don't even know how far in Canada you have to drive to actually get to Alaska, but I just can't imagine. Although I gotta say, I love driving. I love driving across the country. I love seeing things. And one of my all-time favorite things to do would go ahead and get an RV. I would love to do that.
Yeah,
And then hire somebody to drive it for me so I could just sit and chill.
I hear you. I hear you.
I
Okay,
just
so
want to
let's
think that.
see. Canada. We woke up here, Buffalo in the parking lot. Oh wow.
That's cool. Scary, but cool.
Yep. Awesome. Okay. Alaska to Texas.
Okie dokie.
Suzanne going through Yellowstone. I've never been to Yellowstone.
Oh, it was amazing. It was truly amazing. I went with my in-laws, and it was really, really amazing.
Stomp you and roll you. Yeah. That's why the professor was a little worried.
They're very dangerous. They're very dangerous. But I just, like I said, I was so excited to see this country, and and then whenever anybody tells me where they're from, I get so excited because I know in any state that you go, there's always going to be something to do, and there's always history about those particular states. I've always wanted to go to Colorado because you always hear, the mountains, the mountains, the mountains,
Yeah.
And okay, so here's the thing. I am old enough to love John Denver,
Oh,
who
yes.
settled in Colorado, and I I just liked him so much, and I thought, well, if he's going to Colorado, maybe I need to go to Colorado. So, that's when I really first started thinking about it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll bet they were. I bet that was a long trip, Veronica. Atlanta to Seattle, Seattle to Anchorage, and then Anchorage to the island. Cuds.
Around San
I'm
Francisco.
gonna butcher it. I'm not even gonna try.
Isn't that the Yosemite in California?
What?
He's asking the national park near San Francisco. Napa. Where's Napa? I don't know. I have no idea where San Francisco is. I know it's Northern California-ish, right?
Oh, wait. Or is it the big trees, the huge redwoods? Because we went down from Washington, drove down into Northern California, and we went to the huge redwoods. We parked the car in the middle of the redwood and took pictures. The kids liked it. It was fun. I liked it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see it. I think it's Yosemite. The Sierras. Oh, the Sierras. I swear to you, you have to leave this room. What?
Yep, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. That's right, Cheryl. That one makes
Dang
me cry.
right.
Having lived in Colorado for most of my life, except for the 17 plus 6, 23 years I didn't live in it, haven't lived there. Still, it was most of my life at this point. It's an adventure for sure. Yep.
Yeah, Veronica, I'd love to see all the national parks. I lived in New Mexico, and New Mexico had white sands. So we saw
West
white
Virginia's the
sands.
state.
What?
A lot of people don't even realize that WV, West Virginia, is a state.
Oh, well, you know what's so funny? I lived in Maryland, and they're like, where are you going?
Oh, Yosemite, yeah. Okay, I forgot about Yosemite. I've never been to that one either. Haven't been there. Haven't been to the other one.
Yes, Joanne.
The backside of 50, Pamela. I'm going to be 57 this year.
Thank you, Connie. Bought a car, traveled the west coast of the USA, then up the east coast and back to Canada. That was a long trip. That was a long trip because you go down, I guess, 1, and then go across 10, and then go back up 95. That would be a long trip, Cheryl. And
Thanks
then flew back
by,
to
Connie. Cheryl's husband flew to Canada. Oh, wow. That's what you were just talking about. Awesome.
Yeah, well, okay, but that was a long, but you know what? If you're by yourself and you've got your car windows rolled down and you got the music blaring, that would be a fun trip. Now, when I was younger, I used to smoke. I quit smoking when I was 40, and I would travel. This is before I had children, because I didn't have children until 40s. But I would roll down the windows, have some Eminem playing in the back in the car with my cigarette. Man, I tell you what, I thought I was the coolest thing on the planet. I'm not, but I thought I was. I'm a 35-year-old woman driving down the street with some Eminem in the car. I wasn't cool. It was not cool.
That's but cool, Pixie. Veronica. It's a moose antler in her living room. That's cool.
Yeah.
A 3-month trip. Wow, Cheryl.
Oh. Pamela's being sweet to you.
Thank you, Pamela.
That is super sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, this is all natural. The front is all white. gray. And then you can get into the combination of the brown and the gray, so it's more like a dirty blonde. And then it gets back, the further back you go, the more natural brown it is. Oh, and I forgot to bring my pills in here with me.
Nope, it's 8 o'clock.
It sure is.
I do have silver in my hair. The women in our family actually turn silver. But we're Mexican, and so it takes us a while to get there.
Right.
We all have silver in our hair. My mother's 74, and you still can't really see the silver. I think they're in their 80s when they start getting really silver. So I was super fortunate for that one because some of my friends have gone almost completely gray by the time they were 30, and it was really really hard for them.
It runs in my family on my mom's side. My grandmother
Yeah.
was gray before she was 25.
Oh, Veronica. Veronica says, I'm 38 and I'm getting grays.
I found my first gray hair when I was 28. And then my daughter was born a week later.
Lisa is my kind of people, Lisa. Absolutely. My kind of people.
Yeah. When I can, well, I can't drive anymore, but when I drove, yeah, you better believe it. Especially if I was by myself.
I was in the car. My brother was with me, and
I play the air guitar at the stoplights. Get my guitar in here.
That song by Phil Collins, "In the Air Tonight." I'm waiting. I do the drums on the steering wheel.
Well, I would do those too. Yeah.
So I did that. Oh gosh. Oh, really?
So I've actually gone way slower than my mom because she was almost totally gray by 50, 52 maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, her mother went way faster than her, so luckily it toned it down,
Yeah.
I've gone way slower than my mom, but my sister was almost totally gray when she was 25, just like my grandmother.
Funny.
So, yeah. So she's been dyeing her hair for a long time. And if she watches this, I'm in big trouble.
Oh, you're so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my kind of people. That's what I'm talking about. You're so funny.
I call my sparkles. Yes, I heard that on somebody else's live. They were calling the gray sparkles. I think it was Linda Simpson's. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Tracy.
Okay, I will look at your picture.
I love songs that have a pause and then belt it out after. I can agree with that, Cheryl.
Let me tell you something, ladies. The 50s, I really thought I was going to have a hard time when I turned 50, but I got to say it was pretty dang liberating. I mean, 40s were terrific, but 50s, I'm telling you, I can go into Walmart and I can dress any way I want to. I mean, I had long socks on with my pants rolled up like it were little capris, and I'm just looking around going, I'm 50. You can't talk to me. I can do whatever the heck I want. And so 50 is kind of liberating. However, when you're 50 and have an 8-year-old and you go to school and they mistake you for the grandma, you're like, no,
yep.
I'm not grandma. I'm mother. Oh, I am so sorry. Like, you better be. No, I don't care. I don't care. Yay!
Oh, yes, Sue. I agree. I would love to do that if I get more gray. So I don't have enough gray to do what I want to do.
I think that it would be totally awesome. I was actually thinking a couple of years ago because I really like that lavender color.
Mine would be darker than lavender, but yes.
Oh, would it? Okay. But that silvery lavender color, I'm like, I will ruin my hair if I strip it. I will ruin it. It will all fall out and I have no dang hair. So, yeah, I can't do that.
Yep.
Oh, well. No, nobody's ever thought that opposite, Lisa. No, no, no. It was either the grandma or the mom, but never the other way around.
Well, I think I think that people that I remember saying stuff about my mom and I. Oh, look at the two sweet sisters. I think they were just trying to pull her leg, let me tell you.
They're trying to be nice. It's all fun. You know, did I tell you the story about when my daughter, so I had a 14-year-old daughter. I obviously still have her. She's just older now, but she was 14 years old. We took her to the
Agree, Cheryl.
hospital, and I took my 4-year-old with me. They are, I don't know how old they are. No, she was 2. She was 2. My 14-year-old and my 2-year-old. I took my 14-year-old to the hospital. She had some sort of stomach bug, but she was so dehydrated that they had to give her an IV. And so, obviously my youngest couldn't go into school. She wasn't in daycare at the time. So I just brought her with us. And then, my 14-year-old's freaking out. Oh my God, I'm going to get an IV. And they looked at her and they're like, you had a baby. I think an IV is going to not be a problem. I'm like, yeah, no, she's my daughter. She's not my 14-year-old's daughter. So they did a oopsie. And they actually thought that my 14-year-old daughter had a 2-year-old. I'm like, can you guys do the math a little bit? Can you just do it a little bit?
Right.
I get that you thought that I was the grandma and that she was the mom, but just a little bit of math would have been helpful. So, oh, that's so nice. I would have died if they thought my dad was my older brother, though, of Mortem. I mean, yes, I would have died.
Until he grew a
I'd be
beard.
mortified.
Yeah, my dad didn't get gray hair for a long time. He's 83. Yeah, he just turned 83 this month. And he still has some of that really dark, almost black hair of his. And plenty of gray in there now, but it took a long time for him to get any. Yeah.
Okay. Sue, you had her at 14. You didn't have her at 12, though. So, just saying. 12 is a little bit young. I mean, I've heard of people having babies that young, but 12. They just didn't do the math. I'm so,
Right.
Okay. But it was really funny because she apologized profusely.
Yeah.
But my brothers we're all older than my dad because my dad died when he was younger at 47, and we're all older than him. So it's interesting to see my brother, who is 50. We're less than a year apart, so he'll be 53 soon, and to see him age, because we always look at him to see how my dad would age, and it's very interesting to see that. And it's like, oh, interesting. Oh, so where's the hair going?
Mm-hmm.
There. And it's kind of fun to watch that and to kind of see what would have happened or what could have happened. But I take great joy in teasing my brother about that. So
yeah, I bet you do.
I'm no better because I have hypothyroidism. I don't know if any of you know what that is, but my hair used to be a lot thicker than it is now, and the weight gain, the face, I used to have beautiful clear skin when I was younger, beautiful thick hair, and the hypothyroidism took all of that away from me. But it's something I'll live with. It's not a big deal. You do what you got to do. Laura, you absolutely know what I'm talking. Did you take your pills?
No, they're in the other room. I have to wait. I get it. Yeah. I get it. Just not right when I needed it, but that's okay. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling any pain, so I'm good.
That is so funny. I still can't believe she'll be 44 this year. 19, 18, and 16. Woohoo! They're pretty close together. I would have pulled my hair out. Wait a minute. I did pull my hair out. I did. Yes. Oh, Sue, you have hypothyroidism too? I know. Yeah. Oh, and you know what happened when I moved to Iowa? Allergies.
Oh.
Allergies.
The only time I didn't have a lot of allergies was when I lived in Washington, and that was only 6 years.
Oh, man. I lived in Florida, and I didn't have any allergies. I moved here. I'm like, I can't breathe. And then they're like, yeah, that's called allergies. I'm like, what? Yeah, I didn't like it.
Let's see her whole scalp. Oh.
Yes, I do remember the spray.
Yep.
I do remember that spray. Yeah, you can see I have a widow's peak here. So if
Oh,
I
that's
put if I put my hair up, you'll see that. So usually I have a natural cowlick, and so it just and I, you know what? After 50 years of living with this hair, I'm like, you can do whatever the heck you want. I'm not going to style you anymore. And I was
mhm.
a child of the 80s, so my hair was like that big, and then half the time
Don't
it was
even
a
remind
mullet.
me.
Yeah, it was a mullet. Half the time it was a mullet. I actually have a picture of it as a mullet. I should like post it somewhere. You guys would die. You guys would die. I'm like, yeah, that's a mullet. I loved my mullet. I loved it so much. Um, you remember when the boys used to perm their hair? Perm their hair.
Yes, I know. I
That
remember.
was so crazy. But I had a lot of fun in the 80s, and I could talk about that all day, but we don't have that kind of time. And all the movies in the 80s, The Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, all that wonderful stuff. Yeah, I miss being young, but I don't miss the mistakes that I made when I was young. Much wiser now, so I'm super happy about that.
Hmm,
Oh no,
cool. Yeah, that's cool, Cheryl.
that's different. Yeah, so that's all. I mean, I don't know. That I would have been a little bit
Huh.
frightened.
Yeah, well, I've had, I had allergies, but didn't know what they were back in Colorado. Definitely seasonal, come and go.
Yeah.
Then we moved to Washington, and it took a little bit of time, but my allergies went away. And so most of the 6 years I didn't have them. Then we moved to Iowa, and guess what? Worse than
Allergies.
it was in Colorado. So,
Big poop bangs, girlfriend. I know because
yep.
Aquanet was a true, real thing. It was
And I
true. It was real.
I couldn't use hairspray then. Can't use it now.
Oh, you can't?
No,
Hi, Trin.
I can't handle the smell of it.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
handle the fragrance, perfumes, and all the other stuff. And I have
Migraines or something?
chemical issues.
Really?
Yep. The first one I ever figured out was that I was allergic to BHA and BHT, which is the chemical preservatives in pepperoni. And who, as a kid, doesn't love pepperoni?
My children will just eat pepperoni plain. They don't need
Yep,
it on pizza. Can you just buy
we did
pepperoni?
too.
They love pepperoni. Oh my God, the wings. I had wings for a little while. And I did get rid of the
Oh, I
80s
had
hair
wings.
and start the 90s.
That was. I've got such thin, fine hair that there was no way I could poof it anyway. Plus the problem with the hairspray.
Oh,
So
with
yeah,
the
I had the
wings.
wings. I had the
The wings
wings.
were awesome. Yes, the pings were awesome. No, I had wings in the 90s. I think I really after the 80s, my hair, this is the longest my hair has been in a really long time. Usually it is cut very short. And of course, I love Pat Benatar, so I once I cut the hair short, it was done. It was over.
Well, that would be a nice wish there, Carol. But I
Yeah.
got diagnosed with diabetes a couple years ago. Not quite 2 years yet, and so I've lost a lot of abilities. So,
Yeah.
like feeling in my fingers, which I think is part of my problem with knitting. But I'm working on it. I want to do socks. That's really the only thing I want to knit is socks.
Me too. But I'm gonna buy that thing off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. That 22 pin knit thing. Yeah,
Knitting.
I'm gonna buy it.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's the one I wanted before Christmas, and my husband asked me what I wanted for fun, and I'm like, well, I would love to have the 44 pin, 48, 48 pin Centro,
Yeah,
and that's the one he bought me. So now I'm like, I still want a 22. I still want a 22.
I know. I'm looking at Carol's comment, and all I can think about is doing this. I would literally just sit there and do this to get my hair all poofy
Oh,
because
the
you
rat
sit
comb,
there
right?
and you go, yes, you do this, and then
Yep.
you keep doing it, and then you comb it out, and then you do it again, then you comb it out and do it again, and your hair starts getting bigger. It was awful, but I gotta tell you, most of the time in the 80s, I was heavy metal, so Twisted Sister, Motley Crue, the early 80s, Van Halen before it became Sam Halen.
Right.
And I was, so I was like the first two albums of Motley Crue, but not the last ones because then they all got popped. No, I loved Ozzy. So my hair was pretty stringy for a while. I think about 3 years I had this stringy, hair for the rock band, but that was fun
Okay.
too. But I went through everything.
Excuse me. Getting too warm again. Time to lose the blanket.
Well, I was thinking about that, Trish. I was thinking about the smaller 22 pin because I really just want to make socks. And then I was thinking later on getting the 48 pin to make hats. Because,
Yeah.
I have all of this yarn that I've been giving away, but I thought, wouldn't it be better if I just, instead of giving the yarn away, make the hats?
The hats and give the
and
hats
donate
away.
it.
Or
Yeah,
we could even put some on
the
your
website.
channel. Yeah, that's what I mean. Your website. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah, I
trying to
know.
say. You know what I'm trying to say, Amber. Come on.
Let me tell you something. Okay, first of all, I need to talk to Tracy. Tracy and I need to talk because when I was 16 years old, there were two concerts that were coming out. I was actually living with my grandparents in Iowa just for a few months. And there was a Kiss concert in Iowa City, and then there was a Chicago. You remember the band Chicago? That concert. And I begged my father. I'm like, Dad, I gotta go to the Kiss concert. They're taking their makeup off. It was the year they took their makeup off. And I was like, I gotta go see Kiss. He goes, you're not gonna go see Kiss. And he bought me Chicago tickets. I was so listen, I loved Chicago and Peter Cetera. I did. But it was Kiss.
I know.
Oh, I was so disappointed. But yes, I absolutely loved Kiss. Loved them all through. And then they put their makeup back on and we were all happy again. But it was Kiss. It was so awesome.
Well, I remember all that music, but it wasn't my scene. I'm more into love songs. Okay, Air Supply. I'm an airhead, okay?
I loved Air Supply. I had their greatest
I finally got to see them 5 years ago. I finally got to see them. I wish I could go again, but
yeah,
too many issues. I can't do it again. So
I saw Judas Priest in concert. I saw Poison in concert. I have ringing in my ears to this day because of those dang concerts. I know it is. Oh, she met Dean Snyder. You're so lucky, Ashley.
oh, the
He
kids
was
could
the lead
also make
singer
hats
for
with the
Twisted
Centro.
Sister.
That's true. The kids could make hats too. After I got my machine, I was just playing around with it, and I'm like, okay, I don't understand how to do some of this. So I went online to YouTube, and I found JoJo Juju, and she uses her Addies, but it's the same concept. I watched what I wanted to, what I needed to of her stuff, and learned how to do the ends of the scarves, how to do a hat, how many rows to do for a hat, and how to pull the ends. I mean, and you can make anything, especially if you have a 22, because you can use that for amigurumi too.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Knit amigurumi. Okay, so it's not. I mean, I know amigurumi has to do with the word crochet, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I saw Poison in concert. I saw Rat in concert. Loved Rat. But Poison was fun. All the opening bands. I actually got invited backstage, and I was not that kind of a girl, so I said, no. No. I wore the tight mini skirt and all that stuff, but I still wasn't going backstage. I was 19 dang years old. I was not going backstage. Nowhere.
Yep. I didn't go to my first concert until college, except for in-town concerts when I was in high school. But yeah. A town of 465 people,
Yeah, I definitely know.
We never got anything, okay? Although I had the chance to go see a few people down in Durango, but that didn't quite work.
Aw. Tiffany was saying that.
Yeah, she has been, Tiffany.
Yeah.
There's a tutorial for everything on a knitting machine. I've seen blankets, vests, slippers. Slippers made on a 48 pin. That would impress the heck out of me. I'm like, I gotta make a pair of slippers like that. I don't
How
have an
cool
Addy or
is
anything.
that,
I
Veronica?
have a vintage other knitting machine. Ah, flat panel, yes.
I
Oh,
have seen
nice.
those a long time ago.
Yep, that's been. Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. That would make like a flat panel though, right? Or
Yes, it's a flat panel machine,
you
but they can
know,
do things that you can't do on Centro or an Addy.
oh yeah. I think
Like,
I
I
have a
mean, you can
plastic
do
one.
cables if you really want to work at it, but we're talking every row you got to stop cranking and do your shifting in order to. I'm like, I can do that with a pair of needles.
Well, okay, I can't, but yeah. I got it off eBay years ago. Good gracious. Remember when eBay was the thing? You could buy
Uh-huh.
anything off eBay, and then Amazon
Uh-huh.
decided that they were going to do more than just books. I was like, well, then we all moved to Amazon. That's so funny. Okay, so
Yep.
I apologize. It's getting super late for me.
Yep. I
Although
need to get off too.
my kids have had their baths and stuff, but I do work early in the morning, 7 a.m. I got to be there. Well, actually, I got to be there because it's there in the next room in my office. So I just
Right.
basically roll out of bed, but I do got to get the kids ready in the morning. I want to say thank you so very, very much. We had 29 thumbs up as far as I know right now because I haven't refreshed the page. We had
I
a lot
haven't
of
looked at it.
watchers. I want to say thank you to Veronica, who I've never seen here before. So many people that have come over. Jennifer, I mean, everybody. I'm going to miss everybody's name. So
Trish,
I copied
Jennifer, yep.
everybody down who have had the keyword for my giveaway. And I will draw a winner tomorrow for that, and post it to my page. And I just want to say thank you so much. If you have time, go look on my website. If you want to look at Laura's stitch markers, there is a button that says the Laura Sterling collection. So you can see all of her stitch markers there. And then, go check some of my stuff out too.
Yep.
So,
Good
but I
plug.
really, yeah. Hey, I can plug all day long. Let me tell you something. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go. If you haven't subscribed to Laura's, please do so now. We would greatly appreciate it. And
I've
we'll talk
also
to you
got
soon.
a 250. When I hit 250, I've got a giveaway that I put a video up for. And if you want to be a part of that giveaway, then you have to go comment. You have to watch it and comment because there's a special word that you need to use. And I'm sorry, once again, it's only for the United States. I don't
Yeah.
have any way to ship right now to outside the US, and I don't have what I would need in order to be able to do like an e-card at this point. So that's why, bear with me, things are changing.
Happy Easter. My daughter wanted me to show this.
Happy
My
Easter. All
Easter
right.
basket. So you guys have a
That's
great,
awesome.
great weekend.
Yep. Bye, everybody. Bye,
Bye,
Amber. I'll
guys.
take you off. Bye-bye. Okay, well, we hit the end of another one and we went way longer than we had planned. So thanks everybody for showing up. Thank you if you're watching for the replay as well, because both of us, I know that what you comment and the thumbs up help my channel, and I appreciate all of that. And I know that Amber does too. Not just for me, but for herself. Okay, I didn't mean for it to sound like she appreciated you helping me, although I'm sure she does at least a little bit, because we are getting to be friends, and that's part of what we wanted to the atmosphere we wanted to create on our lives together, was us getting to be friends and getting to know all of you better. Thanks, Amber. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Love all of you. Be safe.